Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Yimbo, and we have a fun show tonight. We're gonna be talking about a lot of toys. I gotta hang out some buddies. At the very least, I got one backstage right now. I can't wait. So thanks for joining tonight, and let's get ready to go. All right, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Yimbo, and this is my Sunday night podcast where we talk about life and toys. And I'm getting right to the show because I already got a friend backstage, and I can't wait to bring him on. You know him, you love him. It's the best six man in toy tubing. Here he is. It's 88 Figs. What's up, buddy?
What's up, dude?
Oh,
Happy New Year, man.
Yeah, Happy New Year. This is like our first live chit chat since it still counts, right? What's the window? I'm like the worst. Like I will say Happy New Year all January, but are we still good? It's the 14th. We're at least in the 2-week window.
If you haven't seen people in a while, then you can say Happy New Year in January.
Yeah. So we already got some friends in the chat. So Wade Creates here. What's going on? Happy to tune in. Just painting and chilling. Just so you know, Wade has been doing great work over on Instagram. He went live earlier today, and again, just nice, like I said, chilling and painting. It's awesome. There's Cody. What's going on? Too Much for Toys. So toy correspondent Cody might be making an appearance later on. So it was always nice hanging out with him. Eddie, what's going on, buddy? And there's Miguel. Go figure, go. And hey, Figs, what's up? And here's the man, the myth, the legend, Ryan Diggs Figs. What's going on, buddy? How are you? Oh, and there's the Machu Toy. Always got him with the voice. So I'm excited. So Ozzy, I posted a video today. I'm still keeping not exactly within a 7-day, but like in my mind, as long as I can drop a new video once in a calendar week, I'm happy. So but I got one out tonight, so I was pumped. I did a comparison with the 3 Across the Spider-Verse SH Figure Arts figures. So have you had a chance to mess with any of those guys yet?
Across the Spider? No, they're in boxes.
Oh, so you just haven't messed with them yet?
Yeah, okay. I went to the Instamashi, their little warehouse sale. And I grabbed their little special edition of Miles, which is, I think it's the same exact figure, but it's just in a different box.
Mm-hmm.
And then I gave my other regular Miles to my brother for his Christmas present. Nice. And I haven't opened it, and he's not going to open his, but they look fun. I need to open it. I have the Gwen too, but I didn't get 2099 because I'm stupid.
Well, okay, so that was going to be like our first little segue for this evening. So I got the toy cam going. This is some of the stuff that we'll be discussing. I did some customizing on Nick Fury, which he'll be the first one. When Cody gets to pop in, we're going to talk about some Super 7 Turtles. Can you, by the way, the looks of these guys are amazing. Is that just me?
Look great.
They
look great.
I love them. Like I am genuinely like I sat on these guys for 2 years. And they just been in box, like just sit in the shipper. And finally this week, yesterday, I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna crack these open. Yeah, I'm like, new toys. Like it's something I already paid for. like that money's been long spent. So
how are they? How do they move?
Well, that's what we're gonna save for when Cody shows up later. Because like then I want to like do a little deep dive and show off like. Because I know all of the the criticism from these guys, and it's valid, but also, again, I don't know. I've been like really impressed with Super 7 this year. I've been kind of like just giving them more of a focus and shot in my collection, which sounds so like, but you know what I mean. Like they're awesome. Speaking of which, this is the Super 7 Lord Zed throne, and like. Tell me that doesn't look amazing. Like this throne is, dude, it's nuts how good this looks in person.
Is it heavy or is it kind of just like hollowed out?
It's hollow, so it's got a but it's not nothing. You know what I mean? Like
that's cool.
It's definitely hollowed out. Like but it's firm. This is like again a nice solid piece. Cool. And I mean just. Look at the texture on that. it's crazy. And of course, like when you get the figures that can just actually sit nice and kingly in
Right.
there.
Right.
Like, I mean, oh, look at that. It's awesome. So I know that like different chairs make the rounds. You know, like Machu Agent Barry got me into the Johnny Numero Cinco, like that nice ottoman chair. I love that chair. But in terms of thrones, like you and I both have that Omega.
Uh-oh. Did he cut off or did I cut off? Uh-oh. Are we frozen, chat?
There we go. My internet. Cool. It's not doing anything weather-wise at the moment. All right, we'll keep our fingers crossed, everybody. So where did I get cut off? That stinks. I was just rambling.
I don't know. I had that like, what's that Wayne's World moment with Garth, where he's just like, I'm having fun.
Well, I was saying we both have the Omega Dark Side Luther, that orange chair, and you weathered that up, and I never did anything with it, and that's neat. And that was like my kind of throne, but again, I never shot it. I feel like I'm going to use this one a lot. You know, even for just like fun story stuff and doing things like this, like showcasing a new figure, just looking badass. like it's a great chair.
You can never go wrong with like the stone look too. Like
So that's
what I did with the other one, and then I end up grabbing the Black Adam throne that came with McFarlane too, when that went on clearance.
Oh yes, but I missed that one. I never saw it. I actually never saw it. Yeah, that would have been a cool one too, because that's like smashed, right? Like or kind of broken down, or was that the full throne?
It was a full throne.
Oh, okay.
The smash one would have been cool.
Yeah, did they make a smash one? Now I'm just like,
I don't know.
I'm just thinking of the movie now.
Or someone will put it out.
Yeah, I only score. I mean, I did score one Black Adam deal. It was a $5 Ross pickup. It was like one of my 3 successes that I had at Ross. I found the uncloaked Black Adam, which is the only reason I have both McFarlanes now, and I'm like, well, I guess I won't get the SHF, even though like when you first unboxed them all that time ago, I've still like had him in my Amazon cart. Like I tracked the price of it. I'm like, oh, that looks like maybe I could do it now.
Right.
I keep now, like I come so close.
Now Mafex, right? Isn't Mafex coming out with their version?
Yeah. So I don't know. I'll wait and see.
Scale.
True. But that Black Adam, how did he do compared to like Legends and Joe's and all them?
The which one? The McFarlane or the figure
No, the SHF.
Oh, the figure arts was really cool. He is just a little bit taller than your average ML figure. So it's all right. I mean, I don't know how tall is The Rock in real life. Is he like super tall?
He's 6. I'm gonna throw out like 6'4", which is a big human being. But I'm gonna throw out 6'4". He could be 6'6". I'm not sure.
Okay. But yeah, no, it's a good size. He's definitely not short. Like what you expect from like a
right. I just want him to be taller than like G.I. Joe's, because dude, if you haven't done it yet, have you done Black Adam is messing up Joe's, like just for like that scene in the movie? Or
yeah, I need to. There's so much. I haven't shot anything in forever. I'm just failing in this community. Like, I haven't done anything.
Well, you've been doing a lot. First of all, you're a man of many talents. So what's been your like focal point currently? Like, is it in the music end? It's the bands? Is that like where your energy's been?
Yeah, pretty much. Like every weekend we're rehearsing, and then my work is just kind of getting a little crazier. So I don't even get home till like 7 at night.
Yeah.
So I've been like missing your guys' live streams too. I'll jump in for like 10 minutes and say what's up, but then I have to like answer emails or do something else. It sucks.
But it happens. This is what I always say. Life over toys, like it just gets in the way. We know we'd rather be doing the fun toy stuff, but yeah, I get it, man. Don't worry about it. So it's all good. Ooh, so we got some more friends in the chat to say hi to. Ooh, so Josh Brett. Wait, hold on. Let me just go back real quick. RG's in the house. I don't know if that's sexy people, but maybe Ozzy's looking good today. Josh Brown's here. What's going on? Eddie's digging that throne, and so is Wade.
Are you talking about peanut butter? He froze again. Yimbo. All right, so Machu got some peanut butter, and then we like chunky or smooth, reduced fat. Nope, all the fat. That's good. Gotta get that fat, you know? That's where all the flavor's at. Yeah, so what's up, guys? Hope everyone's having a good 2024 so far. I think other people need to jump in the chat, like physically or screen wise, so that whenever Yimbo freezes, then we straight lost him. Oh no. What do you guys want me to do? I don't have anything. I mean, I've been messing around with the Final Swing version of Spider-Man, which outside of the torso articulation is actually a really fun figure. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Yeah, Samurai Chris. Yeah, Digs Figs. This is the 88 show now. Where's Yimbo? Machu says, I was about to hop on, but you wouldn't even be able to let me in. Yeah, I have no control. RG, open a fig. All the figs are just from Ross. So a bunch of stuff that everyone's already seen. The ratings are increasing. It's like the Truman Show when they go to just like the blank screen. Yeah, no, I hope everyone's doing good. Oh, the vehicle? It's like somewhere buried. My room went from like I had my toys nice and evenly spread out, and then since like the band rehearsals kind of took over, this became the hub of us rehearsing. So I put all of my toys in one corner. So you can't see it, but just right below here is just a bunch of stacked mess of boxes and dios. But it's just out of shot so we could make this look a little cleaner.
This is a
God.
I'm sorry, man. That was bizarre, and I don't know. Thanks for all hanging out, everybody. And Ozzy, thanks for being here to like not make oh jeez.
Just panic attack live.
It was just me sweating. So well, both of us. So jeez, I'm sorry. We're connected to the new thing. We should be okay. I hope. I don't even know anymore. I turned off my Wi-Fi light. Maybe this is it. I was so proud of myself. I brought the brand is Miros. And it was a Wi-Fi bulb, and it's so like I can maybe put some RGB over my set. It was like to ease my life, and then maybe in a stream, it'd be cool. No, I think it messes it up. I don't know.
What internet service are you using?
Fios should be good. Like I should have been good. Ugh. So we're all set now. Now I don't have any issue. There's nothing yelling at me. So my apologies, everybody.
Well, I just sang your praises the entire time. So.
Well, I was waiting. It looks so concerned. Probably both times. Oh man. Well, I was in the middle of saying, "Hey, here's my buddy Brian, King of the Castle, talking about the throne."
King of the
AJ Smith's here. We're just gonna keep plugging along. Thanks for rolling with me, everybody. Matt just got back from a Target run. I went this morning as well. Well, I was gonna say our Digs Figs helped out Machu getting Ken. Mine is pre-ordered through Big Bad. So I just am rolling with that because I haven't seen one Street Fighter figure from Jada in a Target like this.
Yeah, I haven't either. Yeah. I haven't either.
Ooh, so we picked up Mutton Junkyard, another Yimbo. Actually, it's like my current hairstyle. Is that Mutt? Since it's just another head sculpt. Sinestro I saw, but Chris Toyfather has mine. I did see Red Tornado. That was tempting. And I did see all of the Infinity Saga figures. That cap was also tempting, but like, I don't know. I'm very like, I need Renew Your Vows. I need updated bucks at this point.
Right, exactly. That's where I was at too. Because I don't have that stealth cap. in general.
Same.
But like
same.
the only thing that deterred me from it was like, why are there pegs? Where's the put butterflies on them? Give us the new buck. I don't know.
Right. And again, like it's for people that missed it. How many years ago? Like the first releases, and they're updated. It's great, and that's perfect for them. But as guys who have been like buying these figures, like,
as guys that are trying to get rid of the old,
yes, again, I'm tired of like the pins, and Machu with the peanut butter. Oh man, I was gonna make a joke, because it's your dog. Any reference? Did you get that reference? Remember that one? That's Road Trip. You ever see Road?
Oh man, I haven't seen that in a long time.
A long time.
In a long time.
Been a long time. Samurai Chris is in the house. What's going on, buddy? And Matt went with smooth, and nope, he wants all the peanut butter fat. So there you go.
I was saying that's like all the flavor. That's where all the flavor's at.
Yep. Gentleman Parks, what's going on, buddy? So let me get my second cam going again. That is from Super 7. It is the Lord Zed throne. And like I said, like I ever since I got it, it was just, it's for me multi-purpose. I feel like I can use this in so many different settings. I have all those mythics. So that was for me. I was just like, yep. And then let's see. Toy Addict 17's in the house. What's up, Danny? I have to film my little thing post-stream tonight for you, you and Unworthy. Yep. Thanks, Josh Brown, for helping me. Oh yeah, and that's right. It was the Aussie show. It was the Aussie show. I hope you got some plugs in. Get some plugs for your channel going.
I just panicked and stuttered a bunch. And
yeah, that's right. He wouldn't even be able to. He has zero control. As much as I would love him to, he has zero control. That's funny. The ratings are increasing. Oh yeah, start hugging things. I love it.
They're like, Yimbo got a tan. People like tuned in. He shaved and got a tan. What's happening?
And Matt, no, of course, dude. That the cap heads, absolutely. All of the head sculpts, and even Matt, when he showed me the one of the two Iron Men, because I saw like the Mark 1 or 2, the Mark 2 version, but then like he has the whichever the Infinity War one, like with the nanotech, like that head sculpt of Robert Downey Jr. Is really fantastic. So super tempting, because then at that price point, then you will, if you're buying them for the head, then yes. Yeah, he hasn't heard that reference in college. It's a good movie. I used to rewatch movies so many times where I would just like have them down pat. Like, did you get into like DVD buying? Were you in that phase ever?
Yeah, when I had like my first apartment.
Yes.
Like, okay, cool. Me too. So I just bought a bunch of DVDs, but that when I moved to Cali, it was pretty much just get rid of everything. So a bunch of people walked away with dollar DVDs and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, that happens, like I had moved some of them. I still have a couple of like tubs, but it's such a different phase. Like when I had that apartment too, it was like post college, getting out on my own. I need a DVD shelf. I bought like the special one that was, for the appropriate height of DVDs.
Right. I think I had like a VCR DVD combo.
Oh yeah.
And and I'm like so bummed that like I got rid of that, because like you don't see that anywhere anymore.
I know. My parents still have a relatively decent one, and I'm like, it's good. I mean, considering we still have so many home movies from like me and my sister being little that are just on VHS. Like we converted something to DVD, but not a lot. Like it's just it's a whole nother thing. It's like, oh, I could do this, but then it takes hours.
Now it's just like I have like a few Blu-rays of like some Marvel movies and some DC movies. Like it just kind of like became part of the collection.
Yeah. I really got bummed about, speaking of like Marvel movies and like DVDs and stuff, like when I was not buying toys but buying collectibles, I bought the Phase 1 Blu-ray like Tesseract briefcase. Remember that? Did you ever see that?
Yeah,
I have that. I love that thing. And I saw like that shot up. I'm like, oh man. But I've owned it. I've played the movies.
My wife is messing with me on the side, so
okay.
I was about to turn the camera just to like mess with her too.
It's all good. I'll see Mrs. Ozzy, Mrs. 88.
Yeah, no, I wanted to get the what was it, the Infinity Saga collection that they had with all the extras and stuff like that, but I just never could pull the trigger on it.
Well, that's where I was going. Like, I ended up buying phase 1, and I have phase 2, which is like the reality stuff. It's the Guardians. Like this, it's a circle with the light, and like the cool thing is like the Tesseract lit up. That one, the purple one, the purple stone lit up. Came with all the movies, but it was even shrunken down from that. And I was like, okay. And then they just stopped. Like, I was like, where's the phase 3 set? I would still buy all of those so I have them like physically. So yeah,
maybe they just didn't sell as much as they wanted.
That's probably, I don't know, but still, I was like pre-order guy. Like, as soon as that went up, I'm like, yes, please.
Yeah.
Josh, anyone else have 10 of those DVD shells from Suncoast? I think that's where I may have gotten. Brad, I had to. Man, when I moved out, I had to throw it out. I remember that was like genuinely like, are you sure we're not, like, asking my then like soon to be wife, like, are you sure we're not gonna have this DVD shelf in our new house? She's like, no, get this. Fine.
Because then did it like, when did Netflix come out? Like, when did the first, because we went from DVDs to Redbox, and that
I could give you that. I could give you my life rundown, because I like, this is AV stuff. Like, this has been my jam. So like, I started teaching in 2005. I probably moved into my apartment 2006, 2007. So I was still buying DVDs and Blu-rays, and Netflix was out, but it was still like the DVD, send them in and out. I did the that Gamefly.
That's right. Yeah.
I did Gamefly when I was a big boy on my own. I'm like, oh, this is amazing. Because I'd come home and like play. I just crushed these video games and mail them back. Like,
yeah.
I had nothing but time. So yeah, that was awesome. And then I guess over the course of that like 7-year period from like 2007 to we moved out in 2014, and that by that point, like, Netflix was a streaming app, Apple TV was like, like we were ingrained more in streaming at that point. So it was quick. It was. Yeah, I keep hearing how like the generation, it was called, it's an interesting phrase. I was like, oh, that makes sense. Generational identifiers, like, they're going away because the technology has now made such jumps, and we're at a point where everything is incremental. So like the kids that I teach, 7th, 8th grade, like, it's been an iPhone their whole life.
Yeah.
Whereas, and obviously way before that. So like things like the record player and 8-track and all of that stuff, like, it's not like oh, you grew up there. All right, I can. it's gone now. That part is gone.
The younger generation, like, those things are just like, it's already, everything's just lumped in with vintage. Like, like analog and stuff like that. And for us, it's like, we lived that. Like, like holding the portable CD player and putting the little tape just over the little laser thing so it never skipped. Yeah, I don't know, just doing all the like ghetto stuff we had to do to make sure it like worked.
I remember, man, like, seriously, burning a CD. And I've made this point at one point in a conversation, but like, I do think that we did have a benefit to having to struggle and learn with the technology to like get things to work, dealing with Blue Screens of Death and Napster and LimeWire, and like it challenged our determination. Like, nothing came easy, and then patience and like waiting 25 minutes for one song to download. I remember like so much of my winter break was wasted just sitting there looking at LimeWire and just about to get this track. It's going to be amazing. Then I have to get another 13, and then I'm going to have to burn a CD that's going to take a half hour.
So good.
Oh my God. Oh, so ridiculous. Let's see. All right, so yeah, this is turn up some stuff. So let's see. He's only got Samurai Chris only has 2 of those Suncoast shelves left.
Oh man.
Wait, great. For Walmart $5 DVD bin was amazing. Yeah, memories right there, Samurai Chris. Josh Pratt said the first CD I ripped and burned was James Taylor Hourglass, and it took an entire weekend.
Damn.
And Wade Create says, you guys are hit my nostalgia buttons. Sharpies on blank CDs to make a perfect mix. Dude, I just saw one. I have a stack of some of my old ones, and one was like like driving to Delaware. And it's like a weekend. Me and my buddy were gonna go drive to Delaware, try to talk to some girls.
Yeah, I remember
terrible weekends.
It went from like girls giving you notes in like middle school to in high school. People were like trading mixed CDs of like songs that would like portray your emotions.
Dude,
and
don't even
everything.
I know you're a musician, and it's music is in my is in my DNA too. Been more in the concert bands, not in the not in the cool music that you do, but the musicians nonetheless. Dude, making a CD that was like a go-to move. Like, I loved curating, but like I'm saying, like as like my pickup. I loved curating a CD as like, hey, I'm just, I'm trying to tell you something here.
Like you give them some of the hits, some of the popular songs, and then you throw in some like indie bands to let them know you're dark and mysterious.
Yes. Oh, have you heard of Temper Trap? And I would try to do like an emotional. I would start with some high energy, then go like the middle. I'd always have the nice like emotional, so like slow fade, and then like pick it up at the end. Oh yeah, it was an art. But a friend of mine.
It was art for sure,
dude. I had the $1 million idea. You know how like you have those like they hit you, and if you don't act on it, and just whatever. Like a friend of mine, one of my best friends in college, we came up with this website idea that was it was perfect. It was going to be called Mixed Up For You. And it was going to be offering our services for guys trying to pick up women to make their perfect playlists and CDs. That we never ended up doing. It was just a dumb idea. That
probably would have worked.
Right? There was I'm telling you, there was a time when that was definitely, I don't know, the iron was hot at that moment. And then, again, iPhones and then playlists and Spotify. Like at this point, I'd be like, like the art of curating a playlist is even lost on me. Like I'll add songs to a playlist, but now it just gets shuffled. But I used to really enjoy that process.
Yep.
Oh, Josh Red. Hi, I'm in Delaware.
Hi, I'm in Delaware.
Yeah, that weekend
reference.
That weekend. was not one of not a successful one for me. I remember. Everybody knows Delaware is where the ladies are. It was Delaware University, supposedly. That's where we're going. What's going on, Cal the Collector, dude? I have to get back to you. Because he just found the AEW entrance stage for like maybe like $8 at Ross. Yeah. So Cal, I don't want to put that on you since we're coast to coast. I'm gonna wait to see it, but thank you for the offer. Only because like it really makes sense at $8 for me to have this. But so we'll talk, Cal. We'll talk. I appreciate the offer. Jamblin says, I was known for making awesome, well thought out mix CDs, and I would always draw something or do some typography design on the discs. I miss doing that. Oh, yeah. Dude, if you want to make me a mix CD, Jamblin, I'll totally rock one of yours. But it's true. That was definitely an interesting time. I can't believe that time went away.
Yeah. It just meant more because there was more time invested into doing it, putting it together. Even like going down to like making mixtapes for people, like recording it perfectly. Like
yes.
Now it's just like, here's a bunch of songs I saved on a playlist. Here's the link to it. Here you go.
Right. I know. Oh, I will, Cal. I will. Yeah, I will. I do want it. I think that'll help me with my wrestling setups because I haven't like done one in a while. But no, I don't know. $8 is perfect. I've had that cart. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, right? That Ross, the AEW. Yeah, I even had it at full price in my cart for so long. I don't know, Cal. I'll talk to you after the stream. So hey, so I know that we in our chats we've been like good about so far, like changing our collecting habits. So have you gotten anything new so far in 25? It's only been 2 weeks, but have you been well behaved, or you've been picked up anything new, or?
I did pick up the G.I. Joe with the dog. What is that? What is it?
Oh, Mutton Junkyard. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I did grab him. I wasn't going to, but then I saw that it came with extra hands, so I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. So I grabbed him, and then Doc Ock came in too, so I guess that's like something new.
You cracked him open. Look, I got mine too.
Yeah.
I didn't open him yet.
Yeah, he's dope.
All right. Well, hey,
he is dope.
All right, let's talk about Doc. So, what are your thoughts? This is pitched as Spider-Man 2.
Mm-hmm.
But isn't this more of the look of No Way Home? Has this has been discussed?
Yeah, it's definitely No Way Home.
Okay. So
do you definitely think... No Way Home. For marketing reasons or contracts, whatever, that's why they threw it. Even with like Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
That's what I was gonna say. That one was still pitched as the Amazing Spider-Man, or even with the package branding. Okay. So what do you like about him?
The head sculpt's really cool. I wish the glasses were more easily removable and then didn't have the indent in his like face, so you could have that option. But I'm okay with leaving it on.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he's like the big coat is like not gonna give you much articulation, but it's Doc Ock. He's not really gonna be moving his body too much, right?
Oh yeah.
I will say that he is back heavy because of the tentacles. So when you're displaying him, you're definitely gonna have to have the flat. What is it? The flat fingers of his thing to help him balance.
So I'm just getting here now. So is there's no arms or hands? I guess the hands, right? There's no hands attached. So he comes with
it's all in the
different sets.
Yep.
Well, that's nice. That's a nice feature.
So you should get like two big like flat ones that are meant to be his like base to stand him up on.
Neat.
Two partially open ones, I think.
Okay. Yeah. But,
and then
they didn't articulate them. I mean, I guess
the other ones do. The other ones do articulate. You can see little hinges on them. It's like this one.
What? Wait.
Yeah, you should have them in there. Unless
how many? I have 4. Are there 4, or you have more than that? Oh, Macho just said it's taped to the cardboard. Son of a
boom.
Thank you, Matt. Oh man.
Macho's trying to jump in.
Oh, here we go.
I was actually yelling at my camera. I'm like, it's taped to the cardboard.
Turn it around.
What's up? Because I actually had the same problem. I was like, I threw mine out, and I was like, where's the other things? And I dove back into the garbage. I was like, oh, it's taped in the bottom. Like, why would they do that?
Yeah.
Oh no, mine. All right. This looks like it'll just kind of pop back in. So I have one set that came like that
undone.
Ooh. Yeah.
It's always something.
It really is, man. I've been getting hit, but I would like to. Can I pat myself on the back for not losing my mind with all of these toy related things? I mean, I kind of did the other day with my NECA fan, but that we will talk about that on a stream. But man, I've been getting hit with a little bit of toy bad luck lately. But there you go. All right, that just popped back on. Well, thank you for helping me out, Matt, because that was going to be bad news. Because I would have just thrown this, and then scrambling as well.
Even Weight Crate says, "Why would they tape them? Everything else is not taped to the cardboard."
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. But you know what? We are at the end at this point. That because I didn't. Again, you saved me, Matt. I don't have to be upset at that. Well, wait, what did I just? Oh, here's the other one. I was like, no. All right, we're almost at the end of the windowless era, so we'll be okay from here on out. That makes me happy. Captain McKay, evening everyone. The mixed CD was a wonderful time in college. My friends and I would make them for each other's road trips. One rule on first listen: no skips allowed. Yes, led to some interesting mixes. Yeah, that was that for sure. But that first playthrough, it's like, no, enjoy. I made this. You listen to this.
Don't feel embarrassed about what you put on that CD.
I know. But I will try not. I mean, but yes, it was a lot of anxiety. Like, I hope they like it. Shroomy, one of those tentacles. I live in constant fear of breaking mine off. Oh no.
Ooh. They've been. I mean, I've messed around. It holds up.
I'm just so happy it's bendy.
Yeah.
That makes me so, because like
as Machi holds up a broken one, did it pop off?
No, this is from the third party. I was just trying to
Oh, okay.
It's terrifying. The collective gasp.
No, because I wanna take the ends of these and put this on the Hasbro.
Yes.
Because these are articulated, like they have the joints.
Yeah. So would you say in comparison, was a third party worth the $1, or you're better off just going with Hasbro?
At the time, I was like, okay, I didn't think that Hasbro would come out with a bendy wire tentacle Doc Ock. But like I will say though that like the soft goods are pretty good. The body is really light, and a lot of people were saying that like these tentacles were really fragile. I find these actually easier to pose. They're just shorter. Right?
Yeah.
Ah.
I do like now, the paint though on there, the little yellow rust and everything.
A little yellow. Like I was thinking about doing that to. Where did I put my Doc Ock? I don't even know.
It'd be interesting to see too if that soft goods on that third party would fit on.
I think it might be too small, because like this actually goes well with the SHF because of the size.
Oh, okay.
Because it is skinnier. It's like, you know, like how Marvel Legends is not true like 1/12 scale.
Yeah.
Like this is more of like a Japanese 1/12 scale.
Right.
But the soft goods were really good on this one too. The only thing that was wired was the inner coat, which I don't know why he wears 2 coats.
Yeah. That's true. Even on this one, like what?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I have been like thinking like, maybe if I just cut off the sleeves and put that on the Legends, that way it can, you know, it'll be a little bit posable. I just don't know how I would get the tentacles on there.
And do the greens match?
Yeah,
that's the other question. Do the greens? Now I really want to know where I put my Doc Ock.
But yeah, Yimbo, what do you think?
Well, it's just like my other, like with the animated Doc Ock, the bendy wire. Like I'm so happy to have bendy arms. It's just going to take some time to actually like get it to look right. You know, and I did see. I wish I could shout this guy out, but it was on TikTok. I was swiping through and I saw a toy guy doing like a live, and he was talking about this figure and how you had to be. He was saying to be really careful, like about lining up this, like the actual, I don't know, scales on the arms, because it is so textured and detailed that, like, I don't know, it's something to pay attention to, I guess. But I like it. He looks great. I mean, I have the Goblin. I want all of the Spider-Man guys. Now I just need, who do we need? Jamie Foxx. We need his Electro.
Yep.
Lizard.
We
need a
lizard. Yeah, we need a lizard.
Yeah.
And then I guess the last one we already have, if Eddie Brock was considered, right, the Tom Hardy was the 6th of the Sinister Six in that movie, then we have him. So yeah, we just need those 2. All right. Has there any scuttlebutt? Have you? Love you that word. Has there been any talk on those guys at all?
I haven't heard.
Yeah,
I mean, we did get the movie Venom, but we never got a Tom Hardy head sculpt.
Right. Did you know Tom Hardy's a rapper?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Didn't he like try and it didn't work out? Yeah.
He just did. He's like featured on a new tracks by this one artist that just came out recently. I was like, oh my god, this is incredible. But I had no idea. What's up?
Sherman just said, honestly surprised the glasses don't come off.
Ooh.
I think they do come off.
They do come off, but
they're like pegged into the sides of the temple.
Yeah. It's like the what's that one chick from G.I. Joe?
Oh, Baroness.
Yeah. If you take her glasses off, she has like
Matt Murdock. You could take off his glasses, but he has like a indent.
Yeah.
So that's what this has. Okay, yeah. But it's not glued in, is what you're saying, right? It's like
no,
if I wanted to.
You could take it off if you wanted to.
Could it work for a picture, like Ozzy, when you were messing around with him, like, or from maybe straight on, but you can't do any kind of profile stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could always finesse it. Like
you can always like Photoshop in that whole.
Yeah,
That's true. Just add some hair over the right.
yeah. Do a little smudge effect.
I will say though that I wish because they gave us 2 versions of the bottom claws, right? They have the flat ones and then like the kind of open ones. I wish they gave us 2 versions of the top ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you're looking at it like you're confused.
I am. Wait, hold on. So the two bottom ones.
Those are bottom ones.
Yeah.
Those are the bottom ones. And then the ones you have on there, those are also bottoms.
These are bottoms?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I didn't know that. I just considered them top.
Because the actual like in the movie, he has the pointy ones on the top and then the square ones on the bottom.
This all right, everybody. This is the attention to detail.
Yeah,
that you get.
Hasbro fails again.
That is all right. Damn.
So that's why I'm trying to figure out a way of putting the third party one on, because look at the size difference.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
So the size this one is the because this one's big. This one's bigger. The third party.
Yeah.
But the shine on this is actually pretty nice looking at the light.
Yeah.
It's
so how is the man flip it around? What's the end of the third party? Like, what does that look like ported in? Like at the bottom in your fingers right there. Like, how does it attach?
It's a screw.
Yeah. Is it the same size as the peg hole? Or like,
you mean like here? If I wanted just to like add it on, no, because it's a male, and then this is a male too.
Oh, okay. And then what about on the back of Doc? Have you tried to like remove these at all, or is this like?
I have it, and I'm not like. I mean, I could risk it. I have an extra one, but
well, no, I'm not making. I'm not making you perform any figure surgery at the moment. I'm just curious as to
do it.
Because the other Doc, that was what was really nice about those other legends. That's just the swappable.
Yeah, but you know what was bad about that was like it kept flopping.
Yeah.
Like this
You're
one.
Talking about the VHS Doc.
Mm-hmm.
VHS Doc and then the comic book version. Because like I swapped those instantly. But
to get bendable wires.
Yeah. But I know what Matt's saying. It's like, man, this hinge is not my favorite. I'm gonna throw that out there.
That's why I don't like it. It does.
Yeah. They just keep popping off if I hit, like even moving them. It's just
I think you have to try to heat it up and then like, pinch it.
Yeah.
And then cool it down.
Like mine just open and closes. Like that's all it does. I wish they gave you a little more articulation there.
Yeah. Like I'm surprised about the middle
articulation. Yeah. That would have been cool.
At least it's again. These are definitely figures that between this and Goblin, like these are really fantastic legends. Like from compared to like the other parts of the line and other this is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm definitely a fan, and if you want to save that little, the money compared, we don't have another version. It's just the third party. If you want the cloth goods, and you got to track them down now. Is SHF doing a doc?
I haven't heard.
I don't think so.
Isn't it funny they could just like these companies is just pick and choose? Like we're gonna make some of the toys. We're gonna give you all the Spideys and Goblin, but then we'll stop.
I'm actually surprised that they gave us Goblin.
Who, SHF?
Because if you really look, they don't really do that many villains.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have Thanos. That's about it.
Right, and then I guess Venom and Carnage. That Carnage. Every time I see pictures of him, I'm like, he's not like instantly readily available anymore, and I definitely get a little sad about that.
You want to borrow him?
I might.
He's literally just sitting in a box under a pile of stuff.
Part of the toy library. All right.
in the archives.
Well, Matt, I hope you don't judge me because I think I'm going to end up leaving this top part on.
No, I'm not going to judge you at all.
All right, because it is articulated.
I'm just letting you know that they should have just given us one that was sculpted where it's open like that. Because this is just flat.
Yeah. This one would. I mean, I guess the only other thing.
I do like the flat ones though, so that way you can stand on them.
At least you can get that. That is actually pretty awesome. Not that I'm sure what I would do, just like the fact that it can do the little pinchy. I like that. So that is nice that it's included, but I don't know if I'm ever going to use it other than like articulating it like that. Like that's the look I would be going for anyway. It just doesn't have the sharp bit like you were saying.
I wish he came with his top hat and a money bag. That would have been really cool. Like if you're going to do Spider-Man 2.
I have the money bag from Mezco.
Yes.
You got to do a shot now where he's throwing money bags at Spidey.
I was debating on doing that with the third party, and I was like, these tentacles are way too short.
Mm-hmm.
But now these are long.
Yeah, you should do that. I would. Yes, please, Matt. White Smith in the house. What's going on at Copper State Collectibles? And yes, Josh, this is an excellent PSA because that's something that Matt and I were talking about in our other group chat. Is yes, if you want the bear, this is it. It closes. It closes tonight, or is it? It didn't. Right? He's saying it ends tonight. Okay, so it's still up tonight. There. I can say that I waffled hard because it still was like dropping money on a toy that might not be here. It says 2025. But then I was thinking of Trevor and Matt both being like, if you just order the bear, then you don't have to worry about fighting at the cons or the lines, and I'll have it. So I got the bear, and then I was like, if I'm ordering something, I got Atlas and the Barbarian like weapon set because I'm like, those are might as well just throw them on the top. so that bear is something.
So for people that don't know, when you pre-order from Store Horseman, they charge you immediately.
Yes.
So now question for you guys. Do you prefer paying for a figure for a pre-order ahead of time or waiting for it to convert and then paying for it?
That's a great question.
I say ahead of time just so
I like ahead of time also. By it.
Especially if other pre-orders come in all at once and you're just like, oh shit. Like $800 just missing from your account one day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you need it, like your car breaks down or something.
Of course, that's always the case too.
Yeah. The pile of loot all of a sudden arrival notice or the Mezco. Like yeah, that stuff. I'm with you. Like that's why I ended up doing it because I'm like, it'll be here before you know it. And plus the fact that they had versions of the bear painted that we could see at Legion's Con. I don't know if we're gonna end up having to wait until 2025. Like, Four Horsemen is very good about like getting stuff out there. So that was part of my like go. Plus, then and now I bought it. So like when it shows up again, it's like a nice feeling when you've already paid for and dealt with an expense. So.
Just a little reminder that we were like, maybe we'll see Necronominus before 2024, and it's 2024.
Yeah, that's true.
I
know. Well, that's why I didn't go for like the full wave, but that's also because we're East Coast guys and we can see Four Horsemen at these shows. So like, we got what we want.
Bear,
right? The bear, man. Oz, you get that bear? You're looking at that bear?
But it is. I am looking at that bear. Can I pet that bear?
I like that it's like
it's big.
It looks like it's so big. It's so big. It's gonna be awesome. But man, I've been having a lot of fun with my Mythic Legion mounts. Like I have, I just brought down my moose from my little like Christmas display that I had up in the living room. So my moose is back. I got to shoot that. I was playing around with Boreas. Right, that's his name, Boreas. The one Four Horsemen horse. So. It's neat. I did have to Google horses galloping. I said to my wife, I was like, do you know how horses run? Like leg positioning.
No, it's better you do that though.
Yeah,
you wanna get that accurate pose.
Yeah, so I think it helped. I have it set up
You
now.
don't-
I have my
you don't have to
Spiro
feel bad.
guy sitting on it. I do really like that horse. The swappable mane is what did it for me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm a fan. I gotta do some. I have a video in mind coming up for like 1/12 scale vehicles and like mounts. I'm just focusing on that because now I have so many to like deep dive into that I've like talked about on here. But yeah.
Nice.
Let's see. Captain McKay, I think Reinforcements 2 is next month. I'm curious myself. And he says, ahead of time for me in terms of ordering, sometimes that big bad email hits when I least expect and I'm suddenly poor. We've all literally been there, man. Big Bad was responsible for my first real like toy come to Jesus moment. And it was like 2 Septembers ago when I got a big old box because I just kept adding stuff to the pile. And then when I opened it up, then I saw the receipt and I started taking these. I was like, oh my God.
What have I done? Yeah.
Yeah. Like, maybe I'll space these out a little bit better.
That is being irresponsible.
Yeah, it happens. But that's part of this whole journey that we've all been on, you know? Like, we got to help each other out. Just ask Toy Bro. We said next month, along with the con non-exclusive versions. There we go for Reinforcements 2. Toy Bro would definitely know. He's great channel. If you haven't checked out Jared's Toy Bro page. So what else is coming in? Matt, thank you so much for this $20.99 again.
No problem.
Nice. Did you do the little peg switcherooski thingy?
I did. I did the peg.
I cut it.
Oh, that's right. You just snipped it right all off there.
Yeah, I was the first one to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then Wade came out and said, like, "Oh, you don't have to cut it. You could just flip it." But I think you still get more range out of it, though.
You get more range for me, yeah, for sure. Yeah. And then Chris clipped that plate, that circular plate. I haven't done that yet. But you seem to definitely get more because it's non-existent, right? You're that whole. What did you do? You just snipped entirely?
I used a nipper. Well, exactly what Chris did.
Oh, you just cut the circle off. Okay.
Yeah, you cut the circle off.
Such a weird design choice. Like, why?
Why would they do that?
Disc? Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have to use pliers to like actually pull the peg out? I needed pliers to like, he popped off easily, but then to actually dig out from that bottom, I needed the pliers.
I don't know why that was so hard to get out.
Yeah.
Like, that was the annoying part.
Well, this one I wanted to show off for anybody that has the Mezco 2099. There's the Lila. It does fit on him, his communicator. I think that looks awesome. So as a guy that does have both,
that's really
here
cool.
he is. We can do a little comparison.
Which one do you like better? The sponsors are watching.
I would say, I mean, it always, like, to me, they're two separate toys altogether. You know, like, I have different feelings towards each of them. Like, I really like what both of them can do. Like, they're in terms of their strengths. Like, this is gonna get the better. Like, I have more fun posing this guy because he is so. There you go. Right.
Yeah.
So articulated, so much fun. Like, he moves so well. This guy also moves really, really well. I wanted to try out like a Spider-Man Mezco toy. And he does move really well, but then I'm like constantly nervous about ripping something or tearing something. So like I can mess with them, but then I go, oh, let me just put him back. Then I go right back to that.
Yeah,
so it's not like I can screw around and get a pose down and then like feel comfortable just leaving him. So there's that little piece to it. These things are sharp as hell. Like, these will cut me. Whereas this one are really firm, but they have give. So it's not quite as like, I'm not going to actually draw blood with his. So that's a nice thing too. And I'm like worried now, like about his, like the pleather or the vinyl or whatever this is. Is that vinyl? That plasticky, what is this? The logo.
Vinyl.
It is vinyl, right? Yeah. So I worry about the vinyl too, like, because it's such a clean look. I love.
Yeah. with time if it's gonna like crack or something.
Yeah, so that's just the gift and the curse of Mezco. You get the beautiful soft goods, you get the beautiful look, then you just have the anxiety of like long-term ownage.
It's a ticking time bomb, basically.
Yeah, I mean, that's sometimes.
Well, I'm still waiting on my my Mezco giveaways. I don't even know if that's even.
Dude,
wait, what?
Happening. Yeah, I won that roulette thing. What was that back in like?
Is that summer? Is that July? Like, was that MezcoCon or was that
It was a while ago.
Have you hit him up recently?
Last week I did, but no response. And then before that, it was like, I don't know, 2 months prior to that. I was like, hey, any updates on this? Like, it's shipping out soon. I'm like, all right, thanks, guys. I don't want to bug you because it's free, but it's also like, am I gonna be like 45 years old when I get it? Moved to like 3 different houses already.
And somebody else from one of our buddies, was it Figured Wood? Someone else recently like won one of those like, and he got his set in.
Oh, okay.
Price pack. So like, I guess they're coming out, but man, that was still like, I feel like at least a few weeks ago.
Okay. So at least some people are getting it, right?
Yeah.
There was I want to say there was like 2 people from because they gave the lists out on the website. So there was like 2 people that hit me up that don't follow, or I haven't seen them since. And they asked if I got any updates, and I said, hey, this is the only like combo I had about this. And I don't know if they got it yet or not either, but beggars can't be choosers. I
know, but definitely like get a response, even like through Instagram, as Matt would say. That's more informal, right, Matt? That's ask nicely through Instagram DMs. That's gonna be my go-to move moving forward.
Yeah, because I don't have that many Mezcos, so I also don't want to be like, where's the free shit? And they're going to be like, well, according to our records, like, you're not even a Mezco fan.
Yeah, but you would convert to one, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, plus,
I need the motivation here.
But you can't even think about that, like, because like so many of mine I bought either from Lago Figs directly, like he was my Mezco dealer. Cox Create, who's in the chat, what's going on, Josh? He helped me get started on my Mezco collection, and then there's like every other like distributor, so they're not looking at it like that. So don't worry, Ozzy. Right. You'll be okay.
Yeah, they don't know.
And like, they're like, from. Like what Diggs just said. Like, yeah, I'm convinced. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're a small, tight-knit group, which is fine and understandable. But
one of these days I would love a tour of the office, or like whatever I can get to, because they're like in New York. I would love to see like their offices, or just whatever that is. I would love to see it. I would love to see their setup. Samurai Chris says, I hesitate more and more on ordering from Mezco, mostly because of the required signature always messes up my delivery. Yeah. I will tell you, I've been off the hook of Mezco, like directly pre-ordered from them, except Batman, the Battinson figure I'm still on the hook for.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
I know. Did you order that him too? You got it?
Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait. Except that goofy flight suit, but still, I got the
Mafex one. I'm fine with that one. I might sell
the Mafex one.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to the Mezco, but that was like a immediate order for me when that was first announced, not thinking it was gonna, once again be so far out from the movie. But I do love that version. And then I just did the Gomez, the latest one. I was like, I think I'm done ordering Gomez, and then that figure went up, and I went, yeah, I got him. Ooh,
with some hentai. That looks dope, though. That does look dope.
Yeah, those are third-party tentacles.
Yeah.
You just get like a really tight shot of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And just have him like hovering over, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, hell yeah. That is the really the nice aspect of you having those extra tentacles around, because they look so good.
I can just extend it.
Yeah.
Off camera.
There you go.
Smoke and mirrors. No excuse, hire more people. Oh, wait, thanks for hanging out, man. As always, appreciate you, buddy. And Josh Brown, that Gomez is selling for $500 on eBay. Which one? The
one that you got?
Dimension? Really?
I think so.
Holy crap! So
it
my
sold out so quickly,
dude. I lucked out. Like I was not like investing, because I missed the mech and I missed that Void Gomez, and I wasn't sure, like I didn't even realize it was 112 day, but I was like, like I just happened to be sitting there and went to Mezco's site and it said limited stock available and it was buy now, and it got me. I was like, well, okay. Like, so this is like, guys, I'm gonna be like Babe Ruth. I'm calling my shot. I'm going for the fan blog. I've always wanted that, like as like a little. I won my one Mezco Monday. I mean, a free figure is always nice. I would love another one, but I want fan blog. So I'm gonna go hard on that Gomez when he comes in. So I think I'm in the first crew of people that are gonna have it in hand.
Nice.
I'm excited.
Unless there's like a group of people ahead of you who are, that do the influencer.
Right.
I know.
I mean? It was, that they always have, at least now we know. It's usually what, 4? I feel like it's usually like a rollout of like 4 people at a time that get to drop a new toy. So yeah, I won't be in that group. I still paid for mine, but I should be getting it quickly.
How do you even get in that group? You just asked, or you just bug them? People
have asked. I think you like just kind of get on their radar. And
where's Simon Toast? Where is he?
Yeah, like I think that was his story too. He was just like, he's hit them up before, but nothing. And then just one day it's like, hey, we're interested in blah blah blah. Then they just send the information. Yeah, it would be neat. It'd be neat. So it's one of those things. I don't hold my breath about it, but I think I'm gonna go hard on this Void Gomez. So for sure. Great question, Diggs. This has been no, I don't think so. At least on Hobby Genki.
I don't say.
Right? Yeah. Ooh, that's the new cap.
Oh yeah.
Bloop. That is a great design. I just wish it was on like a Renew Your Vows body. It
moves all right for a standard body. I'll say.
Yeah.
That.
Is it?
I almost got him today, man. I almost got him.
Did the Mafex one drop yet?
It's coming out, I think, next month. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
The Stitch.
Oh, Stitch.
And that's the original. That's the Grail that everybody wanted, right? That's the actual. You've had that forever, yeah.
Yeah. I paid close to the Grail price.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But we're not alone, right? Like that didn't go up. Right?
I didn't see it. I was looking. Okay. I checked today and I didn't see it. I didn't see it sold out either. So
yeah, it's never.
I will say the Super 7. I absolutely think I like the Super 7 more than the Revoltech one.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I mean, I'm getting mine shipped from Amazon finally, so I think I'm getting it in tomorrow or 2 days from now. So I'm very excited for it. Samurai Chris was looking. Yeah, he didn't see it either. Revoltech is just, they keep dropping a lot of good stuff. Coxford says, what were we saying?
I'm just out of the loop. I've been trying to like not pre-order, so I just stopped looking at websites. And
that's the way to go, though, right?
Right.
But there's still cool stuff coming out.
There's always cool stuff. There's always cool stuff. But that's like, again, like tonight, like outside of a couple of like new things, revisiting some stuff and going back again. It's just reshaping toys, so we're not,
Yeah,
it's tough, man. You guys keep seeing that Moon Knight. I think Unparalleled is doing a review of him, like that Revoltech.
Oh, the Revoltech, yeah.
And now you got the Doom.
I know the Doom looks really good, man. I've been seeing a lot of photos of them.
I've actually had it since Friday, but I've been playing around with Ken the whole time.
And nice. Yeah, thanks. Shout out again, Diggs Figs, coming through.
Thank you.
Yeah, Diggs Figs is awesome.
But anyway, I was just yes, and Ryan he's the best. Josh was saying I bug and try to get their attention with my posts, not Mezco but other companies, and that's it. Like that's if you have goals for it as to work for or with or showcase or do, just that's all you got to do. Tag away and then be nice when you hit them up. Blasphemer. Yeah, that Revoltech Stitch, I want him, but I wanted to pair him with the Super 7 accessories. So I'll see how the Super 7 is now until we hear official word that went live.
I don't know if you'll be able to pair him with those accessories, but I will say I like the way the Super 7 actually moves compared to the I can't believe I'm saying this, how it moves compared to the Revoltech.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe those words just came out of your mouth either.
I can't believe it.
Because like he has a swivel on the waist.
The Super
Like,
7 or the
Revoltech one has a swivel on his waist.
Oh, okay.
It's like they almost forgot to put that articulation there. They like just cut him in half. Right? Well,
okay.
like, the Super 7 has a ball joint there. It's on a diaphragm.
Okay.
I mean, you don't get that much movement, but you still can kind of like move it around on the torso.
Did you ever get his spaceship? Didn't Toy Box, Disney, how they have like the Toy Box? I think they did a Stitch spaceship. I want to say they did.
Time to look.
Yeah, let's Google this. Google this.
Yeah.
Google.
Right.
Google.
Because I feel like that would fit what you're holding, and that would be really cool.
The Super 7 and the Revoltech are about the same size.
Why do you have to tell me these things, man?
Don't you want to know?
I do want to know. Here we go.
Because if you're going to use the accessories on the Revoltech, then
yeah, and I'm guess what? That the Disney Toy Box stuff is for technically 5-inch, but like I have the Iron Man Hall of Armor, and that was an amazing buy. That was for the Toy Box stuff, but fits Marvel Legends. I love that thing. Art with Toys, I saw has it behind when he jumps onto streams. And I'm like, yep, I love that thing. But there it is. So that'll fit it. But let's see cost-wise. How are we doing on? So eBay, yeah, of course there's the eBay now. The eBay aftermarket.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But dude, that's good to know. That's good to know. And that's the Revoltech, or is it right? You still in your hands?
This is the Revoltech, yeah. I don't know where I put the box for the Stitch.
Is it Revoltech or Revoltech? Revoltech? How do we
I say I don't know how I say Revoltech?
Revoltech. Okay. All right. No, I'm the one that's probably been saying it wrong. I'm just like I always screw that up. Here we go. Did Machu just save me $100? Dude, maybe.
I think it's about the same price, actually. Right?
Well, Super 7 was 55.
Listed.
Yeah, the Stitch was 55, Super 7. I bought mine on Amazon. I had a gift card, so it came out to 25, which was nice. And then from Hobby Genki, how much was he showing up for?
I don't remember the price that everybody was saying because like he hasn't been listed yet, but
yeah,
I think it was probably close to like $50-$60, but then you have to ship it, right?
Yeah. Diggs Figs. He said, I just hunt and spend too much. The first time that sentence has ever been uttered. This might be the first time anybody's said Machu just saved you money.
I just don't want you to be like disappointed if you have both. That's why.
Fair. All right. Well, that's good to know.
If you have the
like
Super 7 and you're thinking that the the Revoltech one is going to be so much better, and it's really because this is from like 2016, 2017. So it is an older figure. I mean, the cool part is you can have it. You can give it his alien look.
Yes, that was the selling point for me, because I thought that it was a for an import figure was lighter on the accessories, because he really just had it really is like the snow cone,
the snow cone, the glasses, and then the extra hands.
Right. We have another friend in the house. Here he is. You guys know him and love him. Here is Cody. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, what's up, fella? How's it going?
Oh, well, we're talking Super 7, and
I was here, and Machu was all Super 7 for best articulation.
Don't put words in my mouth.
You love to hear it.
Yeah,
it's
Cody,
gonna be the soundbite from this
yes.
from this stream.
Well, Cody, you have been loving, or I've been personally loving all of your Super 7 party wagon content. You're just having a blast at that thing all week long.
It's a beast. You got to, because like usually, like the method you get, I don't know how everyone else does it. Like you get a new toy, you take some pictures, you do a video, and then on the shelf it goes.
Right.
I paid like 500 bones for this thing. I gotta milk it a lot.
Gotta
more,
milk it.
basically.
That's how I feel. I'm like, I'm kicking myself about the hiss tank. I'm like, I didn't do enough with it. I gotta. It's just like, so I like that and the party van or the turtle van are just on the floor. So I like purposely have to avoid tripping on them so I could be like, take pictures, use this thing.
Yeah, it helps. I have them occupying my like light box now, so it's my default stand. So it's always very present.
By the way, Matt, hold on a second. What were you just holding up? Was that a pose of him just laying completely flat, like planking? So he does have really good articulation.
Well, no, his neck joint is really loose.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Interesting. Does it go? Is it almost like a plunder strong thing going on, where it's like in the chest, the joint, or
it's in the neck?
Interesting.
And the ball joint. So here, this is how it looks.
So wait, that whole piece moves down too, or no? Or is it just on the head?
Just yeah, it moves down too.
Oh yeah.
It can move down like all the way down actually.
Ooh.
But
and
like
is that the head that opened up like you had the roar face, like articulated jaw? Okay.
So the mouth opens up like that.
That's
and then
so cool.
it closes.
I'm gonna watch this movie now when I get off the stream.
Dude,
You haven't
No, I've seen it.
Okay.
I just haven't seen it in a while.
Dude, I just watched it last weekend, and it like I fell in love, and I'm like I see Stitch stuff everywhere now. You know, like
Now
that. First of all, there's
yeah.
now you know why we're always looking at Stitch stuff, right?
Yeah.
Now you know.
Oh, dude, Stitch is the best. I love him. It makes me so happy. I can't wait for this little Super 7. Oh, I can't.
So why did you wait so long on your Super 7s, Jimbo?
Oh, so for my Turtle Boys, yeah. So my little backstory is I saw the pictures of the set. That was like the first time I was like articulated turtles. Like, whoa, I didn't know. Again, like
that could be a thing.
NECA was like it was movie turtles at the time where you couldn't find them, dark times, all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they had like I couldn't get the tunes, I couldn't get the movies, and I really wanted an updated set of turtles. And I saw the pictures and I ended up pre-ordering them. Like they had wasn't the first go around. I think it was another like we're putting the whole first Turtle Boys up.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I remember Toy Father and I like we're texting each other and we're like, are we doing this? We're gonna do this, and we did it. And I had to wait for forever, just like Super 7 is just like Four Horsemen. You pay up front, like when you pre-order from them directly, and they showed up, and it was like, all right. But at that point, I found the Turtles in Disguise. So NECA, actually, I didn't find them. They had put up on their website, hey guys, we're going to do more. And then I ordered that set. And that showed up before. So I had already opened my Turtles in Disguise. I was like, well, I guess the Super 7s will sit. And then they've sat. So it wasn't until I've been talking about them a lot more. I had Matt K on here. Maybe in the works, Kyle's coming. We're talking Super 7 stuff this year. And I've been enjoying them. And I finally was like, screw it. What am I doing? Let me see what these are all about. Dude, you've been on board, obviously, with these guys. I am so impressed. I love, for this style of turtle. These are more tall kings, Cody. These are not the short kings. Compared to...
compared to other lines, but generally within their own line, they're pretty good. Like I've been holding like Mecha Rocksteady, who towers over them.
So that
So I mean,
is
it
also
generally
really nice.
depends, but
Well, I'm just saying for like, like when I go against my, Nick Fury, human, characters, legends.
yeah, they're definitely like they don't scale necessarily well with other lines, which is kind of why I love Super 7. I mean, I've only collected really the Turtles and some of the Toxic Avengers, but there's something to be said for having like a larger than life toy, like
Yeah.
there's just something nutty about having like a giant.
Exactly.
That's a
Did you
cool
guys ever
Deadpool.
see Machu's 12-inch Peter?
Wow.
Parker, his 12-inch Peter Parker. Because
He's in the other room.
I'm not in his DMs, so I've never seen.
Because he also has a 12-inch
I haven't-
Marvel Legend.
Haven't
Dude,
subscribed to
that
the
toy he
OF
held
yet.
up, Ozzy, the toy he just held up, it's on like the Renew Your Vows buck. Like they were doing
wow.
Renew Your Vows back in I think 2016, but it was in the 12-inch
I'm gonna
figure
mute
range.
myself
Okay.
while I take out this 12-inch weight.
All right, so the first thing, Cody, the first thing I did was swap the heads, even though the toy
I did see you
heads,
like the Super 7 heads.
I really do. I dig them so much. Again, different personalities. I just felt like I like the art style. Is it based on anything in particular?
Not that I know of. It's just their own take on it. I mean, obviously the Playmate style heads are very much bringing those to life. But yeah, it looks. I think it's just Kyle. Like I know Kyle's very proud of his like Donnie head. Specifically, where Donnie's like quite fierce. It's a very different kind of Donnie than we usually get.
Look at that.
Like that Donnie's not fooling around.
Right. And then the other thing that I was like super impressed about was the weapons. So like you have Mikey with the chain nunchucks, but then I really like that it did include this like, softer malleable rubber,
the rubbery one.
But like that was perfect for like my running pose, like the action that I wanted to get out of them. So I thought those were great. I really I went with all like the sharp, like I want the metallic, realistic-ish, like versions of their weapons. So that's what I'm rocking.
They do also include, right? That was back when they were still doing the weapon sprue. So they have the generic weapons, right?
Right. Even Raph had 2 sets of size, and the funny thing is, I'm not even using either of the sets that he came with.
So you have like the Mouser size.
Yes.
I saw that.
Because look, it's Raph. So these are the battle damaged. I'm like,
yeah.
Raph is not going to clean up his size. He's going to just move on. He's just, look at that grumpy guy. Someone else is going to have to do that. So Leo was the first one I opened as my favorite turtle. And he is, in terms of the criticism that I've heard, it's always the loose legs, right? That's usually the knock. Like that's usually and then like
especially the earlier waves for sure.
Right. So this Leo came out of the box perfect. Like honestly, this is everything. I was like, oh, you guys are crazy. These are wonderful. Like this, there's no shake at all. I did get to Donnie, and when I got to him, he is afflicted with the loose leg syndrome. So I wanted to show off how I'm going to be treating him, but he is wobble guy.
Yeah, I have some like that. The worst has been Samurai Leo, where he was like the worst, but he still poses for me. But you just have to be like very specific. So it seems like it's not necessarily like in the like that problem. It's not necessarily like in the legs themselves. It's like that hip connection, like on the inside of the body. Oh, for yours, so wiggly.
Mine is here. You see how you can actually see a little bit of separation in the joint on both sides. So that's where see it just kind of drops down. So I'm still able, and that's the whole thing. I'm still able to pose him and move him around, but he does slide. So not that it's available that I checked recently, but there's my Kiki loose joints. But I wanted to show you guys. This is what I'm going to try. I'm going to try it right here.
Ooh, live on camera?
Yeah.
So this is daring, Yimbo.
It is, but I'm going to go
very bold of you.
Right? Oof. So this is what I'm going to try. Just going to try to see, drip that around. Oh, that looks so bad in this spot. Sorry.
This Sunday stream of Yimbo is brought to you by Kiki's.
Yeah.
Oh, mine's
Now,
upstairs.
is that just like, what is that exactly? Like, what is it made out of?
That is
Watered
an excellent
down
question.
super glue. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
It actually, I think it is watered down glue.
Yeah, it's essentially that, like, for sure. Here's the other thing that I would recommend for anybody that does get this. If you don't take the time like I have, these will get clogged. So it is good to use the needle.
That's very super gluey.
Clear that out. There we go. But yeah, I'm gonna let that sit overnight, and I'm gonna report back tomorrow, guys, with how this turned out. But that should thicken. You know, it'll dry and thicken. It dries pretty clear. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But that was my Donnie. But dude, I love these toys, man. Like I was telling Matt, I'm like, my new challenge is going to be for the top tier posers out there. Because I'm not saying I'm one of them. I'm just saying I'm getting pretty good, but I'm not a macho. The single joint challenge. What do you think, Matt? Now you're like, I don't want to hear about this.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Single joint challenge.
Well, because these have single jointed elbows and knees.
Not that kind of joint.
Yeah. Fair. Ozzy's like, yeah, man. I mean, like, is this just a Sunday? You want to do
What are we talking about?
Well, Matt, this is what I was learning about, and I think this is from, like, you've definitely do this. And in talking to this past Wednesday over on the Toy Pick community, we had on the Chamba, and we had Chitty 180, and we're talking about like exaggerating poses and trying to really do things different. Like, for instance, to get a pretty decent pose out of Leo, I realized I had to bring this arm back and then do the bicep. Mm-hmm. And it added so much more than just relying on what would be typical, like a typical type of thing. Like it really is those little tweaks that make all the difference when it comes to photography.
I will say that Leo is not my favorite turtle, but he is my favorite turtle to pose.
Yes.
I think swords are just easier to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They always look cool. Like, I can't work with chucks. Like, goodbye.
Yeah.
Like, chucks are terrible. Hard. That's why I wish every Mikey would come with like the spinning effect for chucks. Like, that should be mandatory.
Why is that not? Like, honestly, like, I love having a chain set of nunchucks, like I said, for like different, but I need
right, yeah, because like you can't show chuck action at all.
I like his expression in that.
He's like, hey,
it's just
he's like what I'm doing.
I'm with Josh though. Josh said Donnie is the best turtle.
Oh, are we getting into that? Who's your favorite turtle?
The great debate.
The great debate. Well, like, all right, so we got a Donnie. You guys heard me. I'm a Leo guy. Cody, I forget which one are you? Well, I mean, not
generally,
you,
I would say Mikey. Though if you look at figures, I think figure-wise, I probably have the most Leos. But I don't know. That might also be because like Leo usually gets like the cooler characters. Mm-hmm. Swords are always cooler to work with.
Well, yeah.
But generally, I would say Mikey. But it also depends on like each iteration and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Brown said Leo is a cop.
He's a narc. He's a narc.
He's a total narc.
He's a total narc.
All right.
But he's also
unless
down.
You watch
he's a dirty
Rise.
cop.
In Rise of the TMNT, Leo is like the biggest jackass of all of them. He finally got his due.
Oh, I still gotta watch. I gotta watch all of these things. That's too funny.
Actually, it was so for the longest time, Raph was my favorite, but then I started watching the 2012 series, and I liked Mikey more.
Mm.
Yeah, Mikey's dope in the 2012 series for sure.
I mean, they're all awesome, right? I mean, isn't that what it always comes down to? We always go like, well, we haven't, but then it's like that they're all great.
Leo's definitely still a narc in the 2012 series, though.
Yeah, he's a narc. Mm-hmm.
It's okay, Yimbo.
What's up,
it's okay
Cal?
to be a narc.
I'm not a narc.
I didn't call you a narc. Actually, no, you almost narked. You almost knocked us out for that turtle van.
Oh no, I didn't. You shush.
What happened? I need to run tape.
He sent the email. strongly worded email.
No, first of all, it was the nicest email ever.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh my god, no. I'm missing one of my cannons to my NECA van, so they're helping me out. They're on top of things. They're awesome. So it was a
How many
nicely worded
F-bombs
email.
did you drop in the email? You have to like for customer service to work. You have to threaten them at least a
No,
few times.
no, but I did send them like my YouTube channel. It turned out it was all the stream. You could see my thing here.
And I bought it from a con.
Did you really like refer to tape? Like,
oh yeah,
did you refer, like,
I circled
you can
it. On my iPhone, yeah, I did the whole markup thing and circled the spot. Like as you can see in the tray, it's missing, whereas the other one is still there.
Also, if you watch this on YouTube, please don't skip the ads.
That's hilarious.
Oh man, Neckalun, it's all good. Rabbit Hammer, Donnie's colors and personality are my fave, dude. That was the big point that I had said when I first got these guys open. Like, as much as I enjoy the various sized turtles, and that's the thing. Like, I just love all of these iterations. Like, this is just another cool one because it tugs at my childhood with the Playmates. But then with this set, I just love the proportions of this turtle set. I lost Ralph. Ralph is down. But you know what I mean? Like, look at this. Look at the proportions of this guy. Hang on a second. Let me just show you guys. Again, going back to Donnie for Rabbit Hammer. Oh.
Uh-oh.
So I just think it's great, once again, that we have so many options with Ninja Turtles. I think it's incredible. It's overwhelming, for sure.
It's the best time to be a Turtles fan, and it's probably the worst time to be like a Turtles collector because like you can easily max out on just Turtles.
That's true. That's
very
true.
Yeah, how's Jay Shot doing with all the options?
Well, he's not here right now. He's at a better place. He really is. He's in Florida right now.
Yeah.
There we go. Are you guys enjoying the snow?
I didn't get that much actually.
We only had like the snow last week, and now it rained, and now it's gone, and now it's gonna probably. We had a squall, like what was it, Machu? How long was yours? Like a half hour, maybe?
Not even. It was like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, it's snowing so much right now.
I'm like, don't worry, Matt. It already got to me. It'll be gone in no time. But I knock everybody over. All right, let me give her the second cam. Oops, sorry, Matt. There we go. Hey,
bigger figures are just they're funner.
I totally understand. Again, the Hot Toys joy. Those legends. I should have got the other one. Duarte probably still has it, right? Or Toy Chase on his behalf.
Yeah, I think he has it. I also picked up the Wolverine from Chubsy.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna if I see that one again, the X Factor one, I'll get that one just so I can play around with a 12-inch Wade. Man. So Cody, would you have any other thought? Like, what other figures from this line, from like the Super 7 TMNT, that have been some of your favorites? Because I really can't wait to hopefully get the chance to ask Kyle some of these questions about like his design choices and things along that nature.
For me, I'm the biggest fan. I love like the variant turtles. To me, like those are the turtliest turtles.
Mm-hmm.
So you have like Space Raph here with the helmet, like the latest wave. I forget what number it was, but I think they just killed it with this one.
Well, my nephew opened up Surfer Mikey, which you had once done a video on here, for Surfer Mikey. The Rapper Mikey, that's coming out in the upcoming wave, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Rat King wave, which I think the pre-order is just closed on it from them directly, but you might still be able to get it from like, Big Bad or Entertainment Earth or places like that. Mm-hmm. But Genghis was another standout.
That's so, right. That crazy tongue.
And they even did. Usually, Super 7 doesn't necessarily do a whole lot of paint, but there's a lot of good like shading and detail on Genghis.
Nice, and he has an upper torso movement in that jacket. I see a
Yeah,
little
so
wiggle
he
in there.
has not a ton, but he has some like crunch.
All right.
There's like it feels like a ball joint there. So you get like the twist at the waist, but then there's like some upper chest action. But yeah, Genghis
this
is
is
just
This
incredible.
is Super 7?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, this is Super 7.
Do you have a like? Where are you in the NECA Super 7 loyal subjects third party Mezco? I guess Mezco is going to be out because nobody has them in hands. Do you have them at least mentally ranked, or is it one of those that's just hard? It's like picking your favorite ice cream flavor.
It switches so much because I love them all. So it kind of depends. Like I got Werewolf Raph recently.
Oh yeah,
he's super cool. But then they come out with like Mecha Mikey, so he's the coolest. Then next month or the month after that, they'll come out with not Donatello, the 5K toys.
Right.
Rage
oh yeah, I didn't even
toys.
bring up the Heat Boys. Heat Boys
is good.
Isn't it funny that you are so all in on those mechs by Heat Boys and you are Team Note Heat?
Hey, you don't have to heat metal. Like you don't. I mean, I guess you could, but those solid metal joints, as premium as it gets.
All right, real quick, it's just a little more
I can't
macho
even fit
posing.
him on the frame.
That's a sweet figure.
And he has lower. Does he have a lower ab crunch too?
Yeah.
See what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
it
that's
is
crazy.
Like the Renew Your Vows torso.
It's actually a 1/12
said those
figure.
were like...
Machu just shrunk.
You said those were 2016 when they put those out?
Yeah, these are
interesting.
Those are cool.
Do you could share that fun fact at the right like that of who designed that? Is that a thing that you can right? Like we can talk about that. We're not.
Is it on here? I believe these were designed by Bobby Valla.
Which I thought was like, oh wow, yeah, in terms of toy history in the last 10 years, I thought that was an interesting thing.
I know
like,
he did
the
at
guy...
least the cap one for sure. I wonder if he did the rest of that line.
I want the cap one. That's the one I want to get.
Because he raised ruckus when they did what was the recent
the Super Adaptoid.
Yeah, there you go. He was like, yeah, they just used my body. One? Cool. Yeah. Which is like just collecting dust at Disneyland. So it's just sitting there.
It's crazy the amount of look at him.
Yeah.
Look at that hip articulation.
That's cool.
Does it have drop down too or no?
No, it doesn't, but it doesn't need it.
Right. Mm-hmm. I just realized that Green Goblin figure has drop down hips.
So the only thing about the way some figures have drop down hips, it gets loose sometimes and then it becomes floppy. Especially with a lot of the domestic figures.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta be careful. I almost poked myself in the eye with these swords.
You should do a shoot, some kind of shoot where it's like a Deadpool fantasy or dream where he's bigger than everyone.
You got the Pym particles?
Yeah, something. That'd be cool.
Oh,
what if
please.
Deadpool got Pym particles?
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
That'd be funny.
So Cody, what else? Who else do you have over there in your arm's reach? So you have Genghis. That was one of your go-tos.
I have a lot in the van. I could show you. Let me switch.
Oh, you got. He's been having. Oh, guys, I'm telling you, he's been.
I'll show you the madness of my display.
I love it. The one where Karai was about to be run over by Raph was especially.
I kind of fixed my Karai.
Ooh.
Did you glue it?
I tried to. I think I fixed the.
Oh. Did we lose him? Oh, he muted him. He muted himself.
Okay, yeah. Oh, he's still there.
So I just realized that I could take the belt off the harness, and now you can see the articulation.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Good lord.
And look, it's that's sculpted in, the black.
Yeah.
I wish that was sculpted in the Legends one.
that was it. I'm glad you got that day, man. That's such a great figure. Oh my goodness, what is going on, Cody?
Those
I love
stuffed
it.
animals.
I love it.
That's awesome.
I opened the Fugglers where they have like.
That's awesome.
Apparently, it's like a UK thing or something. I don't know. They all have like.
Oh my god,
human teeth and like.
That's creeping me out, man.
But they're so good. I mean.
Oh no, those are amazing.
How do you not love this Raph? Like that's
awesome.
It's like,
yeah, Cody, I had them for like a month.
What's your favorite set of turtles? It's like, well, which set came in today? Here's one with human teeth.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. And so like I have my Super 7 van propped up. But I stuck like, and it can fit everyone. So I have Werewolf Raph in it.
That's what's really impressive is that the NECA, especially those Universal Monster ones, are fitting in because I was able to squeeze in like the last Ronin Raph, but it starts getting a little tough, you know, like in the NECA scale.
Yeah, like, and he would sit fully in the seat properly. I just can't, like, his legs don't go necessarily enough. But then I have, and apparently I was kind of shocked to learn, like the NECA van, you can't fit like all the turtles in.
Yeah, I literally like one or two. Matt, have you tried to do more than like, you know, you can't sit anybody. I've like stood somebody in there. By the way, we have a Sentinel joining us, but he's spinning right now. So he'll be the other Sentinel is here.
Like you can fit, I could probably fit like maybe I have April coming. I could probably put her in the middle seat. So that's 8-9 figures just jammed in the van.
I can't
jammed in the van.
It's just what, and Krang.
That's crazy.
He could even sit on someone's lap, you know, technically.
Right. Like Ozzy, do you see the size of this thing? Like these figures are all in there. Like my NECA van, I can fit one cartoon turtle standing, maybe two, maybe, you know, like, but it would be. Are you seeing this, Turtle Boy? J Shot, other Sentinel.
What version is this, Cody? What van do you have?
This is the Super 7 party wagon.
Oh.
J Shot is in disbelief that he just left.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that I guess because NECA they have like a bunch of stuff going on like the sidewalls and whatnot. I don't know. It's weird to me that they wouldn't. I guess there's got to be 2 seats in the back at least, right? So you could fit 4 turtles in the van all together, but
yeah,
no drivers. Yeah, I do like.
So are we regretting the purchase, Yembo? Is that what's?
No. Like the Super 7 one is. Again, they're just 2 different things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I'm just happy I was able to get something that was in scale. That's a Ninja Turtle van, like wagon,
right.
You know, like my own. Because otherwise, I've been joking about it. Like I've been relying on the Playmates re-release and the Mutant Mayhem one if I wanted to use it in photography. So like, I love that I have it. Like Deadpool's sitting in it. Like I can actually do 112 stuff with the NECA van. But also, like, these things are tough to, like, photograph. Like, that's why Cody's been doing a great job in that like box and telling really, like, just goofy, funny stories with it.
Right.
But, yeah, like, I had it up in my my 78 points Dio, and it takes up, like, it's the whole foam board, you know? Like, it's the whole base that I created for it. So,
right.
I'm still, like, the challenge of shooting 112 scale vehicles is literally just, like, it is just the sizing of them. You know, if you want to capture the whole thing.
Exactly. Otherwise, you're just going to be like grabbing like a little corner of it or.
Right. Our buddy Jay, TMNT 1987, was showing me, we're talking today about turtles, of course. And he was showing me his setup because he's got that great like toon style city dio that he can like.
He has his spare diorama room. Just
you know. He's got a diorama room. So he sent me some pictures of his. He was shooting stories around the wagon or the NECA van, and he was able to again like have this space where it's full blown van shots, and they look so great. So I can't wait for you guys to see that stuff when you start posting. But otherwise, yeah, it can be tough. But you even get the Mikey with astronaut in there.
Yeah,
everybody's going in that van. That's nuts.
It gets a little weird depending on how their legs work. But
yeah,
I like the detail of the duct tape and the seatbelt too. It's cool.
By the way, let's just quick check in on Particle Wade real fast.
That's sick.
You realize it's gonna have to have Matt. You have like 2 gold ideas right now between that and the Spidey stuff with the tentacles. Like you gotta get some photos done tonight. Oh man, it's so cool. It's so cool.
It's not too late to get it, Yimbo. I think Entertainment Earth has it for like $470.
I've seen,
which is basically like $100 off.
Yeah, he's Chewy's code, and don't forget you have to click his link too. It's the whole thing.
Oh yeah, it's almost irresponsible to not.
If you don't get
right. Well, we are past Christmas now.
Use that Christmas money.
All right, real quick. Cox3 was saying, catch up on the chat, that the TMNT movie from 2008. So we really like that version. Josh Brown is looking at those variants. Let's see. Rabbit Hammer says, I can't wait for the Nomad Leo. Oh, that's the one that is that the garbage can lid? Is that the one we were just talking about last week, Cody?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. He's kind of like you can think of him maybe as like a sewer samurai ish.
Okay.
I mean, I know there already is like a sewer samurai, but more like a.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Nomad and Rapper Mikey
with the Rat King wave.
Yeah. I think Bosch forgot to pre-order them. Yeah, we'll get them, Captain. We'll get them, Cap. Let's see. Anyone else grab the? What is that? Oh, the Mo 2 turtle figures yet? I usually hate mashups. I saw what's it called? Mouse Jaw. I saw him in the store today, but it's a line that, like, again, I'm enjoying Cody playing with them, so I'm able to stay strong.
We still do it the last
You
show.
guys don't even know the wild. I have Shredder and Raph coming actually.
They're really neat. The swappability. So Rabid, like, they are a lot of fun, man. And who was it? Toy Bro, actually on Twitter today, joked. What did he say? Oh, Mousetrap would have been a more appropriate name. I understand why they couldn't use it, but if they called him Mousetrap, that would have been such a better mashup name for those.
That would have been cool.
Cox said, my turtles are about to take a second shelf, almost as many turtles as Power Rangers. There you go. Shermy says, I love me Raph. I can't pose him to save my life. What do you mean? Oh, I'm going to show you guys fun. I shouted this account out when it first started, and it's been a really cool to see this guy blow up. Let's see, is it Zoology Tour? Yeah, there it is.
Toysology,
yeah. So Toysology was an account that, again, relatively new to the scene. Posted some excellent, like way back when it was on like a mashup, not a mashup, I'm sorry, a tutorial of like posing that just blew up, and it's a really well done account. So if you're having trouble with Raph, look at this specifically.
That's cool.
Showing off Ninja Turtle posing. Look at this again. Look at the stuff that you can get out of these toys. Which figures are these?
Those are Playmates.
Yeah, those are Playmates. I forget the year, but like this was kind of like the first, like when these came out, people were really wowed by them because we never had like turtles that articulated. This was before like NECA.
Sure.
I mean, NECA had like the 2008 comic turtles, but at this point, yeah, people were blown away by these.
Yeah, that's neat. I'm surprised. They looks really
great.
Yeah, I saw this, like I've been eyeing the Playmates turtles, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to, because like I could, like those poses, they look great.
Yeah. So this is a really cool account if you guys don't follow it. And then, speaking of Raph, really great stuff with this Last Ronin one, which again is like such a highly articulated version of the turtles. That soft shell. Great stuff. So yeah. Go check them out. Shroomy. Let's see. There we go. This is a perfect time to shout out. Nice DP action, Machu. There we go. Blink. Oh man, too much.
The chimichanga.
Too much. Oh man, Beast Boys in the chat. What's going on, man? I was wondering if any streams tonight. Yeah, I needed my fix. Hey, every Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's where you know I'll be here. Digsfix said my local shot had the 12-inch Iron Man Forever. Machu. Just saying, you know a guy that has a.
I need to. All right, before I get the Iron Man, I need to get the cap first. Before I get.
All right,
I'm more of a cap guy than an Iron Man guy.
How many of them
Okay,
did they
okay.
do in that 12-inch scale?
I know they have Thor.
Well, they have the Black-inch Spidey. I knew that. And
Wolverine.
Both.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wolverine, Cap, Iron Man, like a handful.
Yeah.
Probably like 10, if that. You know, I can't even think. Like they definitely didn't do a Hulk that would
They did.
scale with. They did.
Yeah.
That
I
scales
saw it at a
with the
show.
12.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Hey, this isn't so bad, Machu. I'm just saying. That's it, right? Is that the cap that you want or no?
I think yeah. Fuck. All right. Send me that link.
Yes, sir.
Done.
There you go. Oh, here's a video. So let's see. We don't have to play the audio. Here, audio. But here's the. This is it. This is the. Oh, look at wow.
And there's
God,
Bobby
it is.
Vala.
Wait, which Iron Man is that? I think
Is
I
it-
need that Iron Man.
Diggs, is it that one?
Yeah, the Iron Man looks sick. I love the glossy box too.
Yeah,
The like foil.
Yeah, it is a foil box.
It's really cool.
they're gorgeous. They were. I
wonder
it
why
was
they stopped doing them.
tempting. What do you think? Was it selling or not? Was it just sales?
I don't think it was selling, right? But these were like the price of Legends now.
Damn.
Mhm. That's so crazy.
Like originally, those were like $30, $35
Mhm.
bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can
they
you
definitely would
believe-
not sell them for that price now.
How are we getting like we're all like renew your vow, like me in particular, renew your vows is the best. Like, 2016, sitting on that body mold. They just
That's why there's a lot of people who are mad at Hasbro, you know?
Mm-hmm.
wow.
Including Bobby Vala.
Right. Fair.
There's a lot of stuff that they cut out because of just costs.
Right.
So
The more you know.
Yeah. Look at that. Jeez.
Yeah, they look good.
I kind of want that 12-inch Peter now. Damn it. Are you really gonna get me into these Hot Toys guys legends?
Dude, they're actually pretty fun.
I know.
I mean,
man.
like I can't believe I'm just like standing him on a Mezco box. I'm using a Mezco box to freaking stand him on, but like he can actually hit this squat.
Oh, by the way, our boy Jay is here. Look at that. Just the old Beetlejuice effect. He do, Jay. Cody, and they say, Cody, not gonna lie, he loves the Monster Team Italian the mostest, but he's my brother, so I forgive him.
I mean,
Would you-
varies. It varies. There's
varies,
too
yeah.
much. There's too much TMNT. Like you
Mm-hmm.
can't. Like this comes out and you're not gonna like fall in love with it.
That looks awesome.
Yeah. Now, are you fine owning multiple versions of these like monster lines, or were you like when they first announced, you're like, okay, everybody will get one and done, or were you just like,
No,
you're just
'cause I
happy to get
expected
all
more.
of them?
Because the original Playmates line they did a second wave of Turtles. So if they want to do like 4 different variants of Raph, I'm down. I'm down for all of it. Because my
Nice.
policy of like, there's this whole thing like people are like, oh, this company's milking it. Yeah, they're a business. Like everything they sell is milking it. Like
Right.
everything they want to do is to milk the money out of your pocket. So like it's just as long as it's a milking I like, milk me. You know, like what am I gonna do? Like stop giving me stuff I like. How dare
Right.
you?
all true words. All true words.
Milk me.
So if it's cool, I'm in. I don't care.
Oh my god! Guys, you're gonna have to agree about it. So when I do the 1,000 sub giveaway as the thank you for everybody, that tunes in both live or catches the replay. Again, thank you so much, guys. I do have. I just have to pick the day so I can kind of like promote it. But it's gonna be a StreamYard one. It'll be choices. But of either the Batmobile McFarlane with the Batman or like Mythic Legion and Cosmic Legion. So it'll be like a little prize pack that you'll get to choose from. So that's coming soon. But yes, if I was doing it tonight, it would definitely be Milk Me or Toys That Milk Me.
Yeah, it's like that show, The Toys That Milked Us.
Yes.
That's how we grew up. It was just our parents.
Have you ever seen a Legends fold like this? Look at that.
No.
That's crazy.
Joey,
I
are
don't
you
know if we
watching
need
this?
to, but
And very appropriate for Deadpool. That's so crazy.
insane. All right.
Damn it, Machu. Now I'm gonna like search this stuff.
Duarte, I'm gonna need that X Factor version now. He's got a big burrito too. Damn it.
And the burritos are sculpted differently. Oh, and Cheney corrected me, or was it Ernie who corrected me? They're chalupas.
Oh,
okay, fair.
Which makes more sense because he does. Yeah,
yeah.
Not chalupas.
Chimichangas.
Chimichangas. Sorry.
Yeah.
Now I want Taco Bell.
There you go.
Catch up with the chat real quick. So Rabbit Hammer says he modded his loyal subject set, even more paint and matte finish, chains from Mikey's nunchucks.
chains.
For what they are, awesome. That's still the set that is only good. It's gonna get me one of these days. Digsvig said he did Hulk for sure. I've got that one. Ooh,
Yeah, they do have.
Damn it, Machu! You could set us down this 12-inch legend rabbit hole.
That Deadpool's on Mercari for under 60.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that's a good.
And
one.
it's sold. No, I'm just kidding. And it's gone.
Rabbit says I love Donnie's armor shell. Man, Beast Boy, is Deadpool your favorite character, Machu?
no, it's Spidey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I just, you get more.
Character.
You get away with more with Deadpool.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That's it. That's the same. I'm with you too. Spidey's my guy, but then Deadpool is like, it's Spidey one, Spidey 2A or 1A. Let's see. Josh Brown, the hips won't stay in upright position.
I think it goes for the drop down hips when we were talking about how it gets loose.
Got it. Yeah. I apologize for the chat today because as I get more friends in the sometimes the conversation gets away from me.
Did we ever get Jay Shot in here, or is he still having technical issues?
He never popped back in when I tried to put him on the stage. There it is. Yep, you own
Donnie's
nightmare.
barely even scary. Like he's just. I do like somebody said they're like real British teeth, and I will say there are like exact teeth molds. Like they're not playing around.
I'm gonna go get the Wolverine.
Go do it. Oh my goodness.
They even got the back. They have the bow. Also, I don't know if you guys have seen my video, but that glows in the dark. So,
is that a tail?
It's a button.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right. I just wanted to clarify what that is in that spot. That's all. I just wanted to make sure.
It's what you think it is.
Man, Beast Boy, talk about the Super 7. Yeah, man, it is absolutely fun factor. It's presentation. Going to open 4 of them consecutively. It's an experience opening them up. Oh boy. Speaking of experiences, we're gonna get a Machu one real quick.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Let's see. Bloop. Oh yeah.
And that was like $35.
Oh, at the time, yes. I didn't pay $35. I wish I paid $35. So
I want to get one of those now just for the box.
Yeah.
the box is really cool. I'm not throwing it out.
No. Especially with the window. Come on.
I'm gonna get the Thor, I think, also.
Ooh, there's those Van Pigs dropping tomorrow that I was mentioning. All right.
Nice.
Let's see. We'll buy less and less in Marvel stuff. Yeah, Cox, you know, it's can pick and choose, man. You know.
Yeah.
I still have to see Echo. I didn't try Echo yet. Did anybody watch Echo first?
I watched the first episode. It was good.
I did. It was cool.
Yeah. No, I plan on
I've
it.
seen the Marvel TV shows for a long time now. I've been well off the boat.
But we'll talk, Cody. If you wanted to get back into them, I can give you the quick like rundown.
Yeah, like none of them are gonna like live up to Endgame or any of that stuff. But I mean, I even like rewatched Moon Knight, and that was cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they're entertaining, and
really watched.
Yeah. Well, Hawkeye, I enjoyed watching that again at Christmas time.
Yeah, Hawkeye was cool.
That was
so
great
you definitely. I think you'll like Echo then.
Yeah,
Step above Hawkeye for sure.
Right.
And you gotta set you gotta do your settings to MA so you can watch it. So it's all whoa.
This is the phrase also about the night. Yes, what's old is new again. Look at us going back in time. I'm enjoying toys from 2 years ago. Matt's enjoying toys from 8 or longer. Oh man, they gave so much for the price. Now pay more, get less. I know. Samurai Chris has the X-Force Deadpool and Wolverine. That needs to be a shirt. Let's see. Cox Create says Playmates need to design a modern turtle line to compete. It's nice to get the retros, but to really get in the game, need to step up. Yeah. What would you recommend for Playmates, Cody? You have like with their offerings. Like I only have the one that came with the hopper.
Oh yeah, their Mirage turtles are really good. I think again, those are giant turtles though, so they don't really scale with other stuff. Playmates is interesting. I don't think they're playing the same game. It's a very different game to make a figure that the price point is $10 and you just spam them out everywhere. So I don't think they're really concerned because they've done stuff like let's see if I can get it out.
Sorry.
So cool.
No, it's okay. I want you to show it all off while we converse.
So, like this is the Playmates like Last Ronin, which has I mean, I guess you could call it fully articulated because it has like the double joints and whatnot and like the legs. And this is the like black and white variant. This was like 30. So it's not like they don't know like if they wanted to. And like we obviously saw like the older turtles. So I just don't think it's something they're really like interested in. But if they were trying to seriously get back in the game, because a lot of people have asked for like a Playmates Origins line, like what they do with He-Man. And it would be something like this. I just don't know if it'd be at a price point people would like. Because again, this was like $30. Which maybe people would still be down for, and it came with like all his accessories and whatnot, and it's super cool. I just don't think they're that interested in that necessarily, but it'd be fun to see. So Playmates, I don't know. Playmates is more if you just kind of like dig the Playmates vibes of like short King Turtles.
Yeah. I'm eventually going to give my nephew or offer him at least. I have the Playmates. I think it's Leo, of course, and Rocksteady, the 2-pack, like in the cartoon, their cartoon line that was out like the last year or two. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about like the bigger ones.
2-pack. Yeah, the articulated guys. They're just tall. They're just big. It's kind of like the same size.
It was the pictures you showed before with like the good poses. Yeah, because they've reused those body sculpts for like 10 years solidly. But
the only thing that turned me off, and the reason I never opened them for myself, was when I realized, like after the fact, like articulated fingers, and I was like, oh, I wonder if that's going to be a pain.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like I kind of do like. I do like hands that can like grip individually, but if they're not like super tight, it's
I know there's not enough Kikis in the world. But wait, hold on. J Shot, sorry boys, hotel Wi-Fi, dude. It's okay, we understand. We would love to have you.
I guess we'll have to figure out what we're gonna do for this coming Wednesday then.
That would.
I might have the week off.
Let's see. Oh, Man Beast Boy also bought that Playmates Ronin. And let's see. Cox said, I did like the new movie figures from Playmates. Only gripe is I wish they had ankle rockers. That was That was the thing I
Yeah,
noticed
they said
immediately.
like a swivel.
Yeah, the Rise of the Ninja Turtles had them, but then same thing, except they just took that away. But yeah, I'm with you. I also I just saw in my garage. I never opened up that Mutant Mayhem like disguise set in the costumes.
Didn't you get the sewer too?
Oh, I have the sewer. Yeah,
The sewer's fun.
dude. Did you get the sewer, Ozzy?
Yeah, sewer's
Oh
fun.
yeah, dude. The sewer. Like as soon as my kids either destroy the cardboard aspect, like I'm taking it and weathering it and using it in like photos. I'm like, I do it anyway now. I just don't want to, like, they actually sometimes will mess with it.
I think it's
Or,
like
like,
right. Actually, it's like right here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Sarasota looked it up, you warm bastard. Oh, Sarasota, that is chilly. That is chilly up there. What was it? You've seen Showgirls too. Nice.
It was the dead.
Oh yeah, from the Deadpool.
Yeah. Let's see. Anyone with inside info on when the Mezco Turtles are coming? No, none of us have any. None of us are insiders with Mezco. We just appreciate them and gripe about their communication.
I hope they get delayed. I hope they get delayed for like 2 years.
Oh, what?
Damn.
I can't afford.
Look at
I can't.
No, but I understand why. Because yeah, if you can't afford it, yeah.
I've reached the point in my collecting where it's like I don't even care how long stuff takes to come out because there's so much stuff coming out all the time. When
Mhm.
someone's like, "Here's $400 you're on the hook for," I'm like, "Yeah, you can keep pushing that back. That's fine."
Yeah.
Maybe future me will have like responsibility with his money.
Oh. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm very curious how they're gonna turn out.
Did you order them, Yimbo?
I didn't. I am so I'm playing the long game with the Turtles. So I'm only going on based on Fantastic Four and what was another big set? I guess that was the biggest set lately.
Fantastic
the fact
Four
that I
didn't
could
sell out.
Which one?
Fantastic Four did not sell out, and there was no wait list on it.
Really?
I never got the wait list. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
That's another thing. Not a lot of people really were sold on the Fantastic Four, but like a lot of people wanted the Turtles.
Yeah.
Especially like when they were showed off in Comic-Con.
I know.
They sold
I
out
know.
the night that they were on
That's right.
social media.
That was the unparalleled reel.
Yeah.
I feel like his like took off. He was like one of the first guys on there to just show them, what they can do through the glass. But so
Yeah,
Cody,
it
I'm
was on-
excited for your first Mezcos to be those guys. But I'm with you.
My first Mezco was Bishop, actually.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You did end up getting a Mezco beforehand.
What'd you think of that one?
I thought it was really cool. Yeah, it's a sick figure. I never made a video on it because I'm lazy, but
You should still do it because he's
Yeah.
another one that's like abundant out there. I have him. Like I enjoy him. I just ended up posting a picture today with him.
Is there a trick
got him, like,
to
60.
his? Is there a trick to his like gun holster on the back? Because mine just. I feel like you just have to use gravity to like lay it in there properly, and it just doesn't fit snug at all.
I've struggled with him in that regard. Actually, a couple of the accessory wise, like some of the clips. Like Cody, do you ever get his
those
clips
are hard.
into the belt? Those are really
Yeah.
like.
I
such
messed
a
with them on a
bump.
live stream, and those it's hard to get everything in there, and then you
Yeah.
can't move it, or they're all like.
Right. Okay. So that's good. I'm glad I'm not alone. That was just like that's always. I just don't even bother with them. Also, like the hip holster, when the gun drops in, it like kind of funnily, sillily kind of slips in there. So like if you flip it, it'll sit perfectly. But then is it supposed to is the gun supposed to be backwards? So
Well, then
I just found
he could like reach across with the other hand for it, and
that's what. But then it's on his thigh, so like I don't know. So like that. Did you Ozzy, you know what I'm talking about? Like how it kind of sinks in, and so yes, those I've just had those little like complaints about his accessories, and the back one same.
He's a cool fig, but like with like most Mezcos, it's like what you were saying before. It's like you pose him, and then and then 10 seconds you're just like, okay, you're going back to vanilla because like you don't want to break it or like
or again, gentle breeze and those accessories pop off. Like And
the AC kicks on and it's just done.
You're like, the carpet. No.
Yeah. The carpet quicksand gets the accessories.
How is that Wolverine not known as like one of the best Wolverines? How have I never heard of this line before today?
Because they stopped in like 2018, I think.
And he's also on the Rainier Vows too. He's got wow. And we still haven't had a Wolverine with that type of legend with that type of chest articulation. And look at the paint of the tiger stripes.
Yeah,
again, going back to Chewie, would really appreciate, and I do, but like, you know what I mean? Like the tiger stripes match up, but it's on different sections of the figure. That's impressive.
Yeah, and wow, look at that.
Right?
I didn't even realize that. With the front, you mean, right?
Yeah. That's a well thought out paint placement. Yeah.
They're all not badly priced too. It's like double. They're floating around like 60. I think Thor is the most expensive one that I like just looked at quickly.
I think I'm gonna.
But those are cool looking figures.
I'm gonna end up getting a Spider-Man because I have the Hot Toys. That'll be my other like 12-inch Spidey, and then I might get that X Factor Deadpool. I might. I can't believe I'm doing this. Maybe his boy just waiting on word from Henrock to get his Mezco turtles so I can play with them. Fair. Cody, they're not turtles. Let's see. Maybe his boy said, "Do you think he came out first? Then that legend size looks the same." I just can't believe it. They look so good. Well, fellas, we're hitting. Oh god.
I didn't even open my Doom.
I know, and that was I was happy. I thought that was gonna be the first thing you're gonna mess around with tonight.
Yeah.
Yes, 12-inch Peter Parker.
Aren't we all?
Yes.
Aren't
Yeah,
we
that's true.
America.
Well, the funny thing is, I ended up having a couple more things I wanted to unbox tonight, but I was just letting the hangout, the flow of the conversation, take us where it was going. But I am at a point. I am going to show off one little thing, and then I do need to start my week off with a little more sleep because last week I didn't think we were going to go long, and then we went almost 4 hours, Cody, with Eric. That was awesome.
Tomorrow a holiday?
Damn.
I have it in service. So my students are off. My wife is off. My brother-in-law, who's not in education, is off. But I have to go to school. So, I still have work.
Yeah. I got time and a half tomorrow.
No, there you go. So I just wanted to shout out I did a little custom. Just kidding. Not really. But no. I sliced the jacket on Fury. So if anybody ever got a Fury, this was like a $12 purchase. I wanted the head sculpt and the beanie, but now that I cut that open, he can move.
Was it just awesome. Connected at the chest?
It literally, yeah. And what's great is that it can like look great like it's closed.
Yeah, you can't really tell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's wonderful. And I had a thought that if I heat up his arm, so again, I'm talking to a bunch of action figure doctors over here. If I just heat up the shoulders, these I can just pull out, right?
Yeah.
Right?
As long as the pegs are not like the old school pegs.
How would I know? He's like...
Then it wouldn't come out.
Oh. Okay. That's what makes me
That's how you'll find out. If they don't come out at all, even no matter how much you heat it up.
Yeah.
Then it's the old school pegs.
Okay. Ooh, man, Beast Boy. That's a really good idea. He used it for
and it's all right. Yeah. Parallel thinking. That's what I was going to suggest to everybody. That nice. After cutting this open, I really wasn't crazy about the Legends. I get it for the stylized look, but it made my Legends Noir really tough to stand and the weight. So I was going to throw this jacket on the Noir Legends and like swap it out to give it a shot.
Nice. I actually ordered a coat from GPS Lot.
Oh, wait, a third what?
I ordered a coat from GPS Lot, like a leather jacket like that.
Ooh, okay.
think it was like $20, $23.
Yeah.
Basically the price of a Legend.
Okay.
Well, all right, gents. Dinner's here, so.
What was I was literally starting to wrap things up, man.
Oh, okay. Push out.
Taking it home, brother. I was taking it home. The ref is saying, calling the shot. Go to the finish. Here we go. Kick, wham, stunner. No, this has been so much fun, everybody. Cody, thank you so much again. Back-to-back weeks. I love that we have this where we are getting to do more lives, Cody. This is so much fun, man.
Super fun.
Thanks for hopping on. 88, thanks for not only joining me tonight, but also like dealing with my technological struggles at the beginning.
No worries.
Appreciate you so much, man. And Macho, as always, brother, thank you for joining tonight. This has been a blast. You guys are awesome, as you know. So real quick, Macho, I mean everybody knows, but like let's get all the plugs in real quick.
You can find me on YouTube and on Instagram under Machu Toy. I might be off this week because J-Shot has crappy internet.
Well, you know, we might have to recruit you for the Toy Pick Community Top 10 this week. I'm just gonna jump the line real quick, Ozzy, because Mitchell Wu is going to be joining us.
Oh,
so I feel like, you know, if you don't have anybody else to talk to, Matt, that could be a fun thing to join the Toy Daddies. You know,
that might be a fun thing to do.
Yeah, so Mitchell Wu, everyone, I'm really, really amped up for that. That's going to be awesome.
No big deal.
Yeah, you know,
no big deal.
We've been doing. Hey, it's just fun. It's fun seeing all my friends and all of these our channels and things like growing, and it's just neat. It's very cool. So 88, speaking for you, my friends, where can we find you over on 88 Figs over on Instagram and also on YouTube?
YouTube is flavored trash without the vowels. But everything I don't have anything to plug. I need to get back into I need to get back into the groove of things.
And then the band, give us the band if you want to check out because you guys are streaming everywhere.
Yeah. The band is Conpharaoh and the New Creatures. If you go to my page on 88 Figs on IG, everything is like link in bio. So
yeah. Gotta let them know. Gotta let them know.
Yeah. Thank you.
Guys, you know I love doing my 4-hour streams. I just I need to make sure I start this week off with some sleep. Samurai Chris, thank you so much again, all of you guys. I appreciate you gentlemen here for joining me this evening. Thank you all in the chat for taking part of your life to listen to us talk about toys, and I appreciate you guys catching the replay. Is that? I think that's it, right? We're good, everybody. Taking it home. Are you showing us one more Wade butt before we head out?
With this.
On that note, everybody, peace.